Will Smith yelling, the British are coming. Go. Smack Value 1. I hope y'all enjoyed that. You know what I'm saying?
That was fire. That was fire, man. That was a fire battle, man. Here's my recap. As you guys see, I literally just got done watching the battle, man. I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, what happened? He's not at Smack Volume 1. Man, it was crazy. I actually was shooting my predictions on my phone, right? On my phone. I was shooting my predictions like 2 days ago. After I shot my predictions, I dropped my phone, and this happened. I don't know if you guys know, but like it's like a purple dye, I guess, underneath your screen. Like this is what happens when I turn my screen on. Like that is literally what it sees. So I can't see nothing. It is what it is. Like I'm messed up. My dog chewed up my debit card. Like it is what it is. So I'm sitting here like, wow, can't do nothing. It's all good. I'm cool with chilling at home for Smack Volume 1. It is what it is, man. Twerk and JC. It just happened, man. It was lit. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to Avocado as always for a fire pay-per-view, man. Twerk and JC, man. Let's just jump into it, man. Round 1, man. Round 1, man. Shout out to Smack first of all for putting this this together, man. This event, the setting looks dope, man. It looks really dope. It looks a lot like UFF. You know, it looks a lot like UFF. I like the setting. You know, so shout out to URL. You know, the whole squad over there for doing that. But JC goes first. You know, Twerk, he's only lost 1 coin toss in like his whole career, so he won the coin toss. JC goes first. You know, JC, he has a fire first round. He has a fire first round. Flawless first round. You know, this was a fire JC. It's like, okay, this JC ain't come to play. All right, I like this JC. It was fire. I like it. It was probably JC's, maybe JC's best round. Either his first or his third, I would say, was JC's best round. But for now, I'm gonna say JC's first. You know, obviously it's after first watch. You know, I literally just got done watching it. But yeah. So the first round, I had JC, man. I had JC edging the first round. You know, Twerk did really well, but he had one small stumble, and when it's something like this in the Smack setting, a stumble actually does hurt. So a small stumble in a close round, because I point systemed it and I had the score tied. I had them both tied in what they got in score wise. So it really just comes down to the stumble versus no stumble. So I had JC edging the first round. Round 2. JC comes back and has a round that's about as like right below as good as his first round, you know, like not as good as his first round, but it was still a pretty solid round from JC. Then Twerk comes back. I don't know what happened. This is a totally different Twerk than the round 1 Twerk. Twerk had way more energy. You could tell that he was really like into it. And another thing is like JC's voice, from the very first second JC started talking, I realized he did not have his voice. He was losing his voice, or he didn't have his voice, or something was wrong, because he couldn't project as loud as he wanted to. Like his voice sounded hoarse. You guys know how when it is when your voice, you know, sounds hoarse when you're trying to project, but you just can't. It sounded like that the whole battle, so it kind of threw it off a little bit. But Twerk came back in the second round and was wilding on JC. He was wilding. I think that Twerk got the second round clearly. I don't think really anyone can really debate that. He probably rapped like twice as long as JC. You know, nobody was calling time at this event. You know, they were definitely both doing good. Both had haymakers. This is a fire battle, man. This second round was a fire battle. Reminded me a whole lot of the red-handed New Jersey Twerk. That second round reminded me a whole lot of the Radio B New Jersey Twerk that you guys just saw drop yesterday. It was a fire second round from Twerk. So I had it 1-1 going into the third. Third round, round 3, man. JC starts rapping. JC probably had a round that was just like his first round, but JC had a stumble, man. JC had a stumble, you know. JC had a stumble. He actually had a stumble in his second round too. Let me not forget to say that. So JC had that made it a lot easier to give Twerk the second round also, because JC had a hard stumble. And then JC had an even harder stumble in his third round that was really like where he messes up the words. And when it's not that many people, it really does look a lot worse. Like I'm seeing what they understand with this small room, how people, not everyone's gonna translate. Twerk was literally, in this third round, it just felt like he was overpowering JC once he started rapping. And Twerk got this battle 2-1 clear, in my opinion. I'm already sitting here, you know, I watched it. Obviously, I'm watching it with people in my Discord. You know, we're sitting here typing, saying how we feel after each round. You know, we pretty much all had JC edging the first round. We all had Twerk taking the second round clear, and everyone had Twerk edging the third round pretty clearly as well. So it is what it is. I don't know how the battles affected JC, all these battles. You know, the week before for Twerk battling, it didn't look like it affected him all that much. But But yeah, man, this was a fire battle in general. You know, like I said, Twerk second and third round, he had tons of energy. He was bouncing around all over JC. You know what I'm saying? It was a fire battle, man. It was a fire battle, man. So I'll be right here, man, to give you guys the next recap. And you guys already know what it is, man. It's your boy Rome DMV. Rome wasn't built in a day. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next video, man. Peace.